live on your smart TV.
The world headquarters of common sense.
Talk Radio.
Offence archaeology on Twitter. Quite terrifying.
Don't beg Jeff Bezos. Charge him, for God's sake.
Have a day off. Use some common sense.
People can say whatever they want.
Listen on DAB+.
Watch it live on your smart TV.
Talk Radio.
The legendary Jeremy Kyle.
Live at Drive.
On Talk Radio.
The inimitable Jeremy Kyle.
Give it some lip.
On Talk Radio.
It's 5 to 7. For some reason, I've been moved to the side chair so that Nick Dubois... This is all about trying to get to Biden. He still hasn't arrived at the White House.
I'll tell you, I'm going to have a pop at him. Never mind Putin.
It's quite nice from here. It's still quite nice from the cheap seat.
Do you feel like a guest? Can I start asking you questions?
Yeah, ask me some questions. Ask me some...
So, Jeremy, do you think we'll be at war by this time tomorrow?
No.
Good. Well, that's
Is that it? Come on.
No, I've got no more.
I think that there's a lot of posturing by a lot of people who are out to achieve whatever they can achieve. Dave, do you want me to go to the phone? We should go to a caller. Who? OK, let's do that. Well, we're still waiting for Joe Biden, and I'm still waiting to go to the toilet. There's a picture of the White House, still no movement. Charlie's in Glasgow. Charlie, you're on Talk Drive. You got a couple of minutes. I'll cut you off for Biden. What do you want to say, pal?
Jeremy, right, there will be no war, right? The reason there will be no war is because it's bad for business, right? Now, that's my first point, right? When you're talking about war, nuclear war, that's it. Kaput, everybody's done, right? The demonisation of Vladimir Putin is absolutely shocking.
The demonisation of Vladimir Putin? What do you mean, my friend?
Yeah. This man was elected by a democratic majority of Russian people who love him.
Charlie, I'm not... Listen, everybody has an opinion. I've said it before on my show. You're entitled to your opinion.
Yeah, sure.
It wasn't a democratic election when you fixed the elections to make sure you're in power for 20 years.
Elections? What election did he fix? Who fixed the Russian elections?
Well, he was
the American elections with Biden, 87 million votes. That kind of fiction.
Well, it helped that he imprisoned and kind of killed off his opposition, I think. That normally helps in an
poisoned
election.
people.
Wait a minute, who switched the bait there? Somebody switched it there. What did you say there? He killed off the opposition.
Yeah. Well, just look at his record. I mean,
I'm not looking at his record. I'm talking about you. The West. The West is completely. They're going to cut their own throats here. They're talking about sanctions in Russia. Russia cuts out the gas supply. We're in a big pile of.
Funny enough, though, gas isn't so much an issue for us in the UK, but it is for the rest of Europe, and that is a problem for us. That is true.
It's a problem. Of course, it's a problem. And he's controlling the spigots. He can turn the spigots off. And then I'll tell you, then there won't be a nuclear war, because, as I said, that is bad for business.
Do you think? Can I ask you a question, Charlie? Do you think we're brought up in the UK or in Europe to see Vladimir Putin as this madman? But you seem to be painting quite a different picture, sir.
Was I brought up in Europe? No, I was born in the Gorbals in Glasgow.
No, but why do you? I mean, most people in this country would say.
Most people, Jeremy, I'm not most people. I've got an opinion. Do you listen? You want to hear my opinion or not? You don't categorise me.
I'm not categorising you. I'm listening to you, man.
You definitely are.
I said to you, what makes you? I asked you your opinion. Why do you, or how do you get to a point where you defend somebody? This is what I said. I didn't categorise you at all. When I said most people, right, would have learnt, or most people would have been told that he's a madman. How did you come to the opinion you came to, Charlie?
Do you think he's a madman?
You what?
Do you think he is a madman?
I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Maybe I'm wrong. Prove to me I'm wrong.
How can I prove that? That's a complete non sequitur. I can't.
Well, I suppose we could.
A madman or not?
We could ask you if you thought it was a good idea that he poisoned his political opposition leader, Alexei Navalny.
Says who? Navalny?
Yeah, he poisoned him.
Does MI5 and the CIA not kill their opponents off? Tell me that. Do they not use assassinations? Do they not do that? No. When they killed Soleimani.
Listen, Charlie, Charlie, I appreciate your call, but Biden is entering the room, my friend, so thank you for your calls. I will. Thank you. Very angry man.
Gosh, he tells you what to do, doesn't he?
Honestly, and he talks over me when I'm trying to talk. It's really hard.
Bring on Beth. I'm terrified.
So hard. You get terrified of Dave?
Yeah, I am now.
Well, don't be. He was a bit angry, Charlie, wasn't he?
Charlie was very angry, but I want to know who he thinks MI5 have killed of our political leaders.
Navalny was a very good example. I get that people would perhaps listen and they'd think it's all anti-Putin, and I get the argument that we were brought up in the West to believe that Putin is a madman. But the truth of the matter is, the way that he behaves and the way he goes on, I think people are justified in that, to be fair.
And also, don't forget, their media is still very controlled. Even the internet is controlled out there. They actually shut people down. Can I
say hello to my daughter Ava, who's watching for the very first time? And the only reason my daughter is watching is she's at boarding school and she wants me to buy her a pizza when I finish. I'll do it. I'm in the different chair, Aves, for some reason. Why am I sat here like this?
Is she looking at me thinking that
she's looking at you thinking, God, my dad's aged since this morning.
Cheeky. You see, this is why you're so likeable. I should really lean over this table and give you a bit of a sort of, a metaphorical slap. I'm only 51. It's my birthday tomorrow.
You're not. You're 62 tomorrow.
No, 63, sadly.
You look. Is it your birthday?
It is.
Happy birthday, mate. You don't look a day over.
I've got my birthday present. It was Boris getting rid of those restrictions.
Honestly, I never realised it was your birthday. I hope Beth's got you a cake or something.
None of them knew. I didn't tell anything. I don't need to.
So you just announced it on air to make us all feel really bad?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm hoping Helen's listening.
Ava, my drama, she's put down. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
That means my bad, my drama. It's that sort of thing, isn't it? Did you know, by the way, that Putin is sick? Not ill, but sick is good.
Cool.
Right? So for Charlie, he would say Putin is sick. I mean, where did that come from? When did the English language get changed like that?
My kids have said that to me, you're sick, and I go, no, I feel absolutely fine.
I know, I don't get it. What is that all about?
We are still, I have to just say, if you're tuning in, I don't quite know why I'm still here at 7:01, but we are still waiting for sleepy Joe Biden, who says that the world reacts to him in a negative way and doesn't report it well. He was supposed to speak to the American people and the world at 6 o'clock. It is now 7:01. From a personal point of view, much as I like talk radio to be about the things that happen, I have been dying to go to the loo for an hour. I hold Joe Biden personally responsible because I'm about to...
Do you know you're in trouble? Peter Bradshaw's just said, Jeremy, have some respect for POTUS. Have a bit of respect. That's Peter.
Well, he hasn't had a respect for my bladder, POTUS, has he?
Yeah.
Who came
Charlie
up with that
has been accused of being on vodka in Glasgow. So, Charlie,
I think that's a bit harsh.
I think it's very harsh.
Charlie's entitled to his opinion.
Yeah.
And I thank him for sharing it.
Yeah. So we just keep on chatting as he's now into my time.
Oh, she wants to talk about her drama monologue. Did it go all right, Ave? She did a drama monologue today. So my drama wasn't her drama. She did a monologue in drama, and that's a big thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yes.
Yeah.
Which sort of monologue?
I've got no idea, because all she's put
you
is
not a
I'm
caring
watching you.
father?
Oh,
Do you not know these things?
I'm the best father, seriously.
No, I'm the best.
No, you're not. You don't know who your kids are. I'm watching you, my drama monologue. I see 2 sentences. If you want to talk to Nick Dubois, I'll be taking calls. I'm going to be here till 10.
Well, in fact, I don't think you are, because it's my job now to thank you, says here on the screen, for a fantastic show.
Who wrote that? Did Dave write that?
No, I don't think so.
But it wasn't
I'll tell you,
Ben.
their spelling's pretty rubbish as
That's
well.
Dave. Dave Levine can't spell. He can't get a woman. Hopeless.
And it now says, go do your wee old man.
Go do your wee, you old man. I could drop him
I'll tell
really
you,
in it
I'll
right
tell
now.
you,
Do you know, what's your producer called?
She's called Beth. She's brilliant. She's talented. She's on it. You know, she's brilliant. I mean, the whole team are.
Can I just say that Dave always says to me how amazing Beth is. Thank you very much indeed for listening. The legend that is Nick Dubois is next. Have yourselves a great evening. See you for Drive tomorrow. Bye.
Well, how do you follow that? I don't know is the answer. But look, all I know is that I can be talking to you now. I'm going to attempt to introduce what is coming up in this show, but I will be slam dunk cut off the minute Joe Biden managed to get himself up to the lectern to tell us what I think we probably all know now is going to be serious level of restrictions coming in. He's going to be putting sanctions like all European leaders. What I don't understand is why there's been a delay, a bit like the British cabinet